Hi there and welcome to Sports Bike Shop's video on how to remove a Shoei C49 visor. Okay, so before we get to actually removing the visor, we're going to have to take this peak off. First thing you do is remove the top cover here. Just do that by hand. Just give it a little pull, it'll just pop out of place. And then there are 3 screws in total that we need to remove. One on the very top of the peak and then one either side as well. Leave the top one in for now, so that'll obviously stop the peak from falling off. When you're doing it, just be careful, obviously you don't want to round any of these screws off. Just remove those. There's one, do the one on the other side. There you go. And finally the one on top. Obviously just hold the peak still with your other hand, you don't want it falling off when the screw comes out. There we go. And that's the peak removed. I'll just pop those down there. Okay, so to remove the actual visor itself, I'm going to open it up. Now when you look at the mechanism, there are 3 points where the visor is actually being held in. Obviously we need to work the visor out. There's no lever to pull or anything, it's just a case of just flexing the visor and getting it to release. So I always go with this one first. Just give it a little pull, hear it click out, then just guide the other one out there. There we go, like so. And I'll spin it around. I'll do the same. I'm just going to pop this out of the way for now. So again, the one on the centre of the circle first, give it a little push, work it out, and then that's the visor removed. Okay, so to place the visor back in, obviously we have to get these 3 points located correctly on the visor again. It is a little bit tricky, you are going to have to bend and flex the visor. Don't worry, they are quite flexible, they won't shatter unless you take it to the extreme. So what we're going to do, we're going to locate the bottom one first, like so, and basically just pop it into place, and there we go, that's all 3 secured into place there. Spin the helmet round, we'll do the same on this side. So we're going to go with the bottom one first, just flex the visor, guide it into place, slide it in, and then just wait for that one to pop. There we go, then close the visor up. That's the visor on, not going anywhere. Then what we need to do is pop the peak back on. So I'll just pick up the peak. So first of all we're going to do the one on the top, and obviously this will hold it in place. Now you'll notice when you remove the screws, 2 are long, 1 is short. Obviously the one at the top is the odd one out, which is the shorter one. I'll pop that in first. Don't do it up too tight to start with, just make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And we'll do this side now. There we go, that's that one done. And finally this side. Okay, I'm not going to do them all the way up, obviously you know how to do a screw up. So that's the peak put back on. All then we need to do is just place the cover. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little arcane lugs. Pop the back one in first, then do one side, and then just flex the cover slightly, let those pop back in. And there we have it. That's how to remove and replace a Shoei C49 visor.